Hey, hey everybody, this is Corey Saltshoe Floyd from Amerime Media. Uh, Futurama's back, the next Winter Soldier is black, and Scalebound might make a comeback. This is the Geek Report. Of course, everybody, this is the Geek Report. Today in the lovely panel, we have partner in arms and coach and co-pilot. We have Demon Engine. We have Queen Neek,
Hey y'all, how's everybody doing?
and and we have a special guest, Miss Roxy Vale.
Hey,
She
Uh,
fine.
if you hear my cat meowing in the background, I apologize. I keep trying to put her out of the room, but she just needs to
She
be like
wants
physically
attention.
next to me.
Yep. Because how dare
That's
you give her anyone else's attention other than yours?
Yeah,
You know what I
like
mean?
she never cares about what I'm doing on my phone now, but because I'm like doing something, all of a sudden now she like
Oh yeah,
wants to be my friend.
absolutely.
of course this is the Geek Report. We're talking about good bunch of nerd news from around the globe. Let's see if we'll have a little bit of fun with it. Starting off in comic book news.
hold on. Why is this giving me shit every day?
There we go. Now there's a brand new Spider-Man 2099 series coming out in comics, and they it also comes with a new rendition on some old characters. Now, what you're looking at right now is the brand new Winter Soldier, Winter Soldier 13. Apparently, there have been 12 others before it, and I mean the designs by Dave Watcher, very big in Spider 2099 and a few other Marvel comic book series and one or two graphic novels. Um, so far, me personally, I have no complaints. Of course, the other side of the nerd spectrum is upset because now the Winter Soldier is looks like she's identifying as female and looks like some person of color.
Well, first of
So
all,
Oh,
one, that
niggas
shouldn't
is
matter.
mad.
They're always mad.
True.
yeah, haters gonna hate.
But first of
I
all,
mean,
one, I'm loving the hairstyle. I want longer hair so I can have a hairstyle like that. But that shit ain't happening. It's not. I'm not waiting that long. Mm, There's nothing just wrong with the fucking shit.
I got no issues. I'd like to see where the story goes. Nico, what do you think of the look?
I'm not mad at it though. Like, I mean, I'm gonna need them to pick a different hairstyle though. Not even gonna hold you. Cause like she looks like every emo kid from 2003 to 2007.
Oh,
Tell me
you're.
I'm lying.
I
I'm
mean,
not
I'm
gonna.
not. I mean, I'm not much of a gamer or anything, but this person who the character looks like, they would legitimately gaslight me if I told them that they were being racist. They'd be like, "No,
Like this,
see,
this
this is what you don't understand." Like, I just feel like,
exactly.
yeah, it's giving.
It's giving
You're
cut my
you're
life in
oppressing
two
me.
pieces.
Yeah, like how dare you say I'm racist? Like it kind of gives me like I'm not right. I can't be racist. I'm queer. Like I'm literally non-binary. Like that's kind of like the energy that it
I'm a
gives. Like
minority. Right.
Why do you
Just
make it sound like she gonna say I'm 1/8 Cherokee?
yeah, like something like pull like looks like the type of character that will pull out every single type of marginalization that they belong to, just to gaslight you if you told them like, hey, it's not cool when you say I have an inner black woman, and they're like, what? What? No, what? That's just the
I know.
I feel like
Yeah.
I've gotten gaslit by people who look exactly like that character, so maybe I'm just triggered.
Social Justice Winter Soldier. Uh-oh, Demon Engine's dropped out. Wait, is he back? Hey, Are you laughing too hard?
He had to take a minute.
Maybe it's just my own personal opinion. Like maybe
No,
I just am biased because I wish the person was black or something. Like I don't know.
no, it's fine. And
You
it's
no, it's giving. I'm like 12% black, so I can
so
see
like
it.
what I said couldn't really be racist because I have ADHD and like
Oh
I was
God, that. Oh God, that. And it's just like, yo, I have ADHD,
like
motherfucker.
maybe you would understand if you knew, and then I'm like, do you know that like black people have ADHD and there's also like black people
Way
who are
more often
non-binary
than.
and black people who are queer, so like what do you mean? And then that they just have to like go and like I don't
Yes,
know, like
ma'am. Jesus.
chase their
Oh
own
my
tail or
god.
something.
I, I love that we went straight into this. I love it.
I'm just. It just
I mean, we
reminds me
choosing
of like
violence earlier.
almost all the ones I see on TikTok. It's
Oh yeah,
just.
every single I feel like I've been canceled by this type of person like at least 8 different times in my professional career.
Oh, that's fine.
Maybe I'm just
You're doing
salty
something
because I'm
right.
probably on like the 7th or 8th time of being canceled. I don't know.
Clearly doing something right here.
let's let's move on.
Okay.
Um, a few nights ago, Crunchyroll they had the Anime Awards. All right, and of course, next up, the Anime of the Year for 2022 was Attack on Titan final season. Uh, I feel like that was just going to be a gimme because it was either going to be that or Demon Slayer.
I okay. I've just caught up on Attack on Titan, and oh my god, Aaron is now my new favorite. I did not care for Attack on Titan in the very beginning. The fact that they got Omnom in the first, was the first episode or first season, they got Omnom and just like, mm, mm. But now he is the CEO of Black Air Force Energy, and I fucking love it. I love. Oh,
I
All
mean,
of it.
you here for all of the violence being chose.
Listen, he's definitely. I mean, he also had. I believe he also got the award for best antagonist of the year, and can't really argue that because he's definitely not a good guy.
see, he saw the Spider-Man movie and he saw that scene and he took Green Goblin's advice.
You're
He's
just
like,
not
all
going
right,
to let
bet.
that down.
Aaron said, "I'm strong enough to have it all, and I'm strong enough to take it too."
Look, I'm just glad that Attack on Titan is finally finishing up. Like this anime only had what 5 seasons between how many years?
Right?
I mean, gee, like yo, hold on, Demon? Do you remember when we interviewed the producer for Attack on Titan, and he couldn't even talk about season 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too. Was it like?
Well, like his handlers didn't want him talking about it. He wanted to talk about the anime he was there for, and I was like, I understand that, but come on. It was like
I
you
mean,
got
you wouldn't be you if you didn't try.
I should have appreciated this more when I had it. Now that I think about it,
Colossal Titan.
Colossal Titan, and even though it's faded, I don't care. I still have it. It was signed by the voice actor, the
Hey,
American voice actor for Aaron.
hey, nothing
Right.
wrong
And
with that.
the fact that this shit's lit now, I'm really happy. I still have this. All right, on to
But
the next one.
next one,
Oh, okay.
Joan, Joan just moving like you got some bass. Yeah, that was
Okay, I can see that. That's a kind of a given. Just the way that their entire marketing rollout and everything
it was
involved
gonna
with
be.
this entire series. That's understandable.
It's literally Japan's highest grossing movie. period.
Not surprising.
So yeah, like it didn't matter what else was happening.
Yeah, no.
Have you, Roxy? Have you caught this yet?
Have I caught what?
Demon Slayer.
Um, I I wouldn't know. It's my partner watches a lot of anime, so probably they would know better than I would.
Mhm.
But
Gotta
so I
gotta
really
ride the
don't have much
wave.
of an opinion. I don't have a place to. I don't have enough information to have an opinion.
That's fair. Listen, this isn't like Don't Look Up. You might actually like this.
Oh gosh, that that movie just made me so upset with people that I probably am not formally taking any more media suggestions for like the foreseeable future because of that movie. Uh,
Well, and
like
that's the
the
thing.
fact that people recommended me that movie and it was like the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. I just don't know anymore.
By the movies that you do like,
It
I
was
wouldn't have
very
suggested it.
accurate.
You said
It
what?
was a very accurate depiction of what, like literally, if this shit were to happen today, right? I could totally see shit playing out exactly like that.
See, the concept of the movie, great, cool, but like it was written so badly, and I felt like the entire movie was just focused on how many famous people can we put in a movie. Like I was just like, this is just bad, and it was like it could have been an hour shorter, and it would have still gotten the point. Like there was just so much. Like I just felt like they just made that movie like an hour longer than it needed to be, and I was just like, this is really, really badly written or like badly executed when it had like such potential to be really good. Because like, what is that movie? Idiocracy is kind of like that, and
Well,
but it was like done better. I don't know. I don't know. It was just like the premise of the movie like is what reeled me in. I was like, oh, this should be cool. But then like when I saw it, I was like, I think they just really wanted to make a relevant movie for the pandemic and wanted to roll it out in quick enough time. And I can tell it just seemed rushed. And they're just like, well, we don't know how to write a movie, so let's just stick famous people in there and maybe that'll be good enough. Like, who needed to sit and listen to Ariana Grande sing an entire song from start to finish? Not me. Like, why did they have her sing an entire song? Like, why?
Love
Like
Ariana
the
Grande.
things like
Fan
that. Like, I
service.
was just like,
Fan
at
service.
that point, I was just like, this is so stupid. I can't. I can't.
I'm not gonna
Granted, I
lie.
watched all the way to the end, but I was very upset with my time being lost.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect an entire song. But
Yeah,
Yeah, me
like it
neither.
was just.
let's
To be
uh
fair.
let's let's keep rolling. I really, yeah, I didn't expect a whole song from that scene.
No.
I didn't even mean to send that one. That's a personal thing. Comey can't communicate. I love a good comedy anime, and we already talked about him being the best antagonist. Ah, now here's something really cool, but I'm not really sure about. Apparently, Futurama is coming back,
I
and it's going to be on
heard. I'm so
Hulu.
excited about it.
I have I have two big issues. One, the series finale was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. And
Mhm.
two, they tried to lowball John DiMaggio, aka Bender. So right now he is not coming back for the reboot.
Oh,
If
who's the
And
main
Bender
character?
B. Rodriguez is not voiced by him, I'm not watching it. He is Bender.
I have to agree with Demon Engine. I mean, and the fact that they use Bender as the marketing for the marketing about their comeback, and he's not going to be voiced by John DiMaggio is
Dick move.
Weird.
I feel sacrilegious in a sense.
Yeah.
Blasphemous to me.
Say again.
Blasphemous.
No, it's like the
Yeah.
robot. It's like the you said. Yeah, it just reminds me of like back in the day when they like in the 70s when they used to do like black exploitation where they'd be like, oh, we're gonna use a black person to advertise this movie, but then like that person only has like 2 seconds of camera time, but they like
Bruh,
advertise them on like
yeah.
all the billboards to think that they're one way, but really they're
Oh,
not.
you mean
That's
like
what
they
I
did
think that's
Stomp the
happening with
Yard?
yeah, yeah, like kind of like that. That's kind of how I feel like, but with Futurama, like I guess is what they're doing because I really didn't know anything about the ins and outs. I just thought they were coming back. So
Hmm.
now that just kind of broke my heart a little.
So right now, but the important thing is the fans are letting them know if he's not back, this is gonna crash and burn. So
Yeah, because he's
I
like the
Gotta
main
figure.
character, just about.
I
This
need
isn't
Hulu.
Fry's story. This has
I,
always been about Bender.
I need Hulu to bring that same energy and checkbook they did to bring back the Animaniacs.
Thank you. And that wasn't like I
Oh, that
couldn't
was
even
so
finish that.
good.
I couldn't finish it. It was too much. They was doing a lot. They were trying too hard.
I'm
And I
not
was
I've
gonna
just
only
lie.
like,
watched like one
yeah,
episode.
The problem,
I couldn't even get through the first episode.
the big problem with the Animaniacs right now is the Animaniacs, like their Yakko Wacko and Dot and Pinky and the Brain are cool, but they had a lot of other characters to fill in the time slots, and they're not using them now. So I'm not gonna lie, I can only watch maybe 2 episodes at a time.
I only watched the first one. I didn't see any more, but I fell asleep. I started it late, so then I fell asleep, and then I never picked it back up again. But I was meaning to, because I mean, the first episode I saw was pretty good. I liked it, so I didn't know it was gonna be worse. It's downhill from there. I don't know.
No,
Maybe I don't.
but let's keep rolling.
Mm.
Let's keep it rolling. All right, so a while back, a Switch hacker, Gary Bowser, he actually got arrested. He had hacked, uh, he had hacked the Nintendo Switch and put all the information out there on how to hack them, and he got caught. Of course, ironically, his name is Gary Bowser, and he's
Too bad, Bowser.
and my man is going to jail for 4 months, and he's going to owe Nintendo $14.5 million.
Holy shit! Wait, what is he like? Hack
Hello,
it
So,
Dave
and do
Bowser.
what with it exactly, though?
how to hack the software so you can just download games
Oh, without paying for them?
without paying for them. And I've
Oh,
said it once and I've said it again.
Well,
Don't fuck
he
with
put it in a tick.
Nintendo.
He put it in a TikTok, didn't he?
No, he put it out. He put it out on a few file sharing sites. I'm not going to drop dime on them,
Oh, okay.
but
A better
apparently someone.
title for this article would have been "So Long, Day Bowser." Back from the day when he used to.
Yeah. I mean, we could technically write an article about it and use that
Oh,
headline.
Hey,
Might as
but
well. Might as
but
well. It'll catch a lot quicker than this.
I said it once and I said it again. Don't fuck with Nintendo. Remember
Yeah.
back when the Soldier Boy had the Soldier System, and he said out loud, or he said out loud he was working with video game companies, and he said Nintendo. Nintendo turned their head. All of a sudden, the Soldier System was no longer available.
wait, what? So
Ninte-
what? I must have missed this. So like, he made a video game system and he got sued for it.
No, what he
no.
did was he bought these third party game systems that have a bunch of emulators on them, and then put his brand on it.
Oh, you talking about
Oh,
when Soldier Boy said he had his own console?
Hmm.
Yeah, that was a hot ass mess. He was ordering them shits from AliExpress.
Either that or Wish.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ!
or
I can believe
Alibaba.
it
Is
was.
it just like
I
similar
can,
to a sneakers?
Ugh.
Yep,
But
it's a
listen,
mess.
he
crime.
got no real friends.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. He clearly doesn't. Because his friends would have told him, don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Don't be
Do that
stupid,
shit for the
stupid.
poor people.
Shout out to Philip DeFranco. Don't be
I just
stupid,
have to
stupid.
wonder, like, how famous does he think he is? Like, I'm just kind of confused as to what makes someone think like I am famous enough to be a competitor with Xbox and Nintendo and all of them. Like, and if he's Soldier Boy, like how famous does he truly believe he is? Because like
He was the first
what
rapper to do
like what
everything.
He
He was the
was
first
the
rapper
in
to
first.
his
do.
Yeah, he was the first viral internet rapper. He was the first rapper to start selling his music in a ringtone form. And
He got the receipts for all of his firsts.
he does have receipts for things, but when he tried to pull this stunt, it was like no. And like every tech person on YouTube and every gamer called bullshit, and we were all right.
well, yeah, that's what I
We were
mean. Like,
just
I
like,
know. I mean, I'm not taking away the fact that he's made a lot of like firsts, but I just think like
He think he that
somebody of his
dude, and he not
caliber
that
would be
dude.
like more beneficial to. Yeah, like he would. It would make sense if he dropped like a line of shirts or something like that. But like consoles are expensive, and I don't see anybody wanting to give Soldier Boy $300 to $400 of their money. Like, I could see them wanting to buy like a $40 T-shirt, but like I just don't understand. Like, I don't
now
know.
the funny
Maybe I don't understand the world of these things.
now the one I would have expected Soldier Boy to do what this next kid did. Demon Engine, if you could please. This little shit, and I'm gonna call him a little shit. His name's Max Hayton. Max Hayton is he's currently sold PS5s and Xbox Series X's for $1.5 million. He is the ultimate scalper. He is and he's a little shit to me. Fuck this kid. And I wanted to give him a little moment just to show. I'm like, listen, I can't stand these dudes. I absolutely can't. Get
How many?
boils my blood.
Wait, what is
How
he doing?
fucking
I'm
many?
sorry.
Him and his team of cronies. See,
Uh-huh.
as you can see, two of them here. They pretty much were staking out stores like Target, Walmart, uh, ordering them online as soon as possible, picking them up, warehousing them, and then flipping them.
Flipping what exactly? What are we talking about? The
PlayStation
Nintendo?
5,
PS5s.
PlayStation,
The
PlayStation
PS5s.
5 is an Xbox Series X's.
So my question is this: how come no black person has just decided to just wait for them outside and jump them, and just take the
Because I
PlayStation?
assume they live in suburbs. And
So it's black people that live in the suburbs. What are you saying?
yeah,
Like
but
I'm
most
just
of the
saying.
time they ain't thinking about robbing people.
Every
At least
crew,
not
I'm
like
just saying,
this.
every hood crew has at least one suburban kid, because that's the smart motherfucker that keep them out of trouble. Usually, tell me I'm wrong.
You know. I
You're
just
not
Exactly. So
wrong.
all I'm saying is, you get your hood friend. The black suburban kid just gotta call his hood friends and be like, "Listen, it's on site. We gonna get these joints. We gonna like fuck these dudes
I'm just
sitting here
saying,
selling them for markup.
fuck this kid. Seriously. Like
This should not be
Millions of
allowed though.
dollars?
I would like for him to get RKO'd into a toilet.
Or
I
he
hope
just
he
Said
you
get.
know
what?
step
I hope
on
he
like
get the
a whole
Tom. No,
treadmill
fuck
of
him.
like
I
a.
hope he get the Mark slash Tom Holland Spider Man treatment.
Oh, I haven't seen that, so that just doesn't sound good.
It's
If I
not.
started building walls today, it didn't stop for the next 10 years, there still wouldn't be enough fucking walls to punch you through.
God damn,
Yeah, but like
aggressive.
it's
So
just
what? That's
like
you must have related to that scene like spiritually or something. Like
yes,
Oh,
you're reciting
absolutely,
it like you wrote
absolutely.
it.
yes. I mean, like I've dealt with my fair share of scalpers in many forms, but this system scalping has taken the fucking cake. And normally you can't put a face to the shit mountain, but today we have a face. So congratulations, Max. Fuck you. Next panel.
That kid about to get a lot of pent up energy.
Now, ill-fated canceled game Scalebound was supposed to be an Xbox original. Apparently, Platinum Games has been reaching out to Microsoft, pleading with them to let them finish the game. Now, Platinum Games is a awesome studio. These are the same folks who brung you Devil May Cry and Bayonetta. And from what we initially saw from Scalebound, you're a hack and slasher with your own pet freaking dragon. And apparently the soundtrack for this game is supposed to be by several well-known DJs as well. So with Xbox doing what they've been doing right now, I feel like they should reach out and make Scalebound happen.
They got all that money to fucking blow on Activision.
Yeah. I
I'm very
mean,
impressed by the details. Like I'm looking at this
Right.
picture right now, and I'm just
yeah, they,
like,
like
wow, this is
they, like
like
this
from an
this
artistic standpoint, this is very stunning.
this was a beautiful looking game. There's footage of it. If you check it out online, it's called Scalebound. Pretty sure the trailer for it is still up on YouTube. This like a lot of I've watched a lot of games not actually make it, and when they said Scalebound was canceled, I felt hurt a little bit. I really did because I was like, damn, because this actually looks good. It's from a well known company that puts out great games. So I need them to make this happen. And it's not like it's a money issue because we know y'all got the money.
Yo, got the money.
I know you got the money.
Right?
But oh, now wait, hold on. You got to pause. Wait, go back. Pause that. Now this is Adam Conover from he used to have a show called Adam Ruins Everything,
Keep talking.
and he actually recently put up a clip that was talking. He has a theory about Microsoft's plan for the long game, which might actually destroy the gaming industry as a whole and make Microsoft the dominant brand. So
Oh
as soon
God!
as
Don't tell me they're gonna ruin it. They're gonna ruin it.
now here now
Shit.
now the crazy thing is, like all of this is a theory, but it's a hell of a strong theory.
Yeah.
So when Demon Engine has it ready,
So I've been thinking a lot about how Microsoft just bought Activision, one of the world's largest video game publishers, and I think that news is a lot more frightening than most people realize. Like I see people worrying, oh, what if they make Call of Duty an Xbox exclusive? But that's not the issue. The issue is that Microsoft can use Activision to undercut the rest of the entire video game industry and build a monopoly. See, most publishers sell their games for $60 or $70, which they have to do because the games cost hundreds of millions of dollars to make and years of effort. But Microsoft has recently disrupted that strategy by introducing a service called Game Pass, where you can get hundreds of games for just $9.99 a month. And now they're buying up game publishers so they can put their games on the service. Microsoft has bought so many game studios that they now own Doom, Wolfenstein, Quake, Halo, Call of Duty, Elder Scrolls Fallout, Diablo, Hearthstone, Overwatch, StarCraft, Warcraft, World of Warcraft, Psychonauts, Guitar Hero, Dishonored, Minecraft, Gears of War, Tony Hawk, and Zork. Remember Zork? It doesn't matter if Call of Duty is also available on PlayStation. If you can get it for $9.99 instead of $70 and get hundreds of other games too, that's what you're going to do. The deal is just too good to pass up. Now, I can hear what you're going to say next. You're saying Sony and Nintendo just need to make their own Game Pass competitors and make their own games, $9.99 a month. Here's the problem. I don't think they can do that. I think Microsoft is taking a massive loss on Game Pass, and they're able to do that because they are literally 10 times bigger than Sony and Nintendo combined. Nintendo makes video games and playing cards. Sony makes video games and headphones. Microsoft makes video games, the operating system that every computer in the world runs on, and the web services that every website in the world run on. They are one of the biggest companies in the world. And that means that they can use their massive cash reserves to subsidize their video game service forever. It's the Amazon strategy. They can take a loss on every single video game they sell through Game Pass forever until they have wiped out the competition, and Sony and Nintendo cannot do shit about it. Actually, I should say I think Nintendo will be fine because Nintendo has Mario and Zelda and everyone loves Mario and Zelda, but I think Sony is fucked. Like, Sony can't afford to make the new God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn game just $10. They need those games to be $70 for them to make a profit that year. Whereas Microsoft is able to lose money indefinitely, so indefinitely that they can sell the damn console and Game Pass for just $25 a month. Now, that's an amazing deal, but it's one of those deals that we might later say, ooh, that deal was a little bit too good to be true, because it could mean that Microsoft wipes out all the competition in the video game space and then is able to jack the prices up on us and also make games that are a lot worse. And let's not forget that all this consolidation naturally is going to lead to layoffs and worse conditions for workers. Microsoft isn't trying to be the Netflix of games. They're trying to be the Amazon of games. They want to use their massive cash advantage to undercut and dominate the entire game industry. That is bad for video game makers and video game players. And as someone who loves video games, I'm worried.
Yeah. That is scary. Holy shit. Now
Yeah.
that he put it in those terms, fuck me. I didn't know Game Pass was only $10.
Yes.
Holy shit. Because I keep hearing everybody talking about Game Pass, but nobody ever told me how much the shit was. And now that I know that it's $10 a month, well, fuck me. Yeah. This is not gonna go well. Like, he's not reaching at all. These are all facts.
And if you and if you're a PC player, there's Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Holy shit.
Demon Engine, your thoughts?
Get out.
I gotta get out.
Get out and take that fucking sin box with you.
Sin box. Oh,
As
shit.
your
You have contributed to the downfall of the gaming industry. I want you to know that.
As your PC works on Windows.
I mean, but do you have Xbox Game Pass on your Windows computer?
Fuck
Angel?
no.
He's still part of the machine.
I mean, but like that's just like asking, okay, well, when's the last time you ordered from Amazon? You know what I mean? Like, motherfucker. Like, I'm just saying.
I literally just got an Amazon package in the mail yesterday. So I guess I'm the devil.
It's okay. It's all right. Because
Well,
guess what? I did it too.
He's one of their work demons.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
yeah, he
honestly,
actually
since
works
I
for
don't
the
really
machine
know,
directly.
since I
Oh,
like
you are.
okay, like I heard what was happening and I heard what you guys were talking about, but see, this doesn't really affect me in a way, so I'm just like, boo, bad because you guys said so. I'm a sheep. Boo, I hate the game thing.
I feel attacked now.
So,
Gotta mention that I work at
basically
Amazon.
what all this means is that the gaming industry, because here's the thing, like a lot of these game companies don't pay their workers what they're worth anyway to begin with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I see that with like any type of artistic industry, like they don't pay people
Yeah.
for art at all.
Not only that,
Yeah.
but some game companies will
Can't
work.
keep their hands off
Some
each other.
game companies have been known to work their developers on serious crunch, and then when the game comes out, they literally like fire most of the staff.
What?
Yeah, it's just some bullshit.
I really do hope that game developers end up unionizing eventually.
Yes, absolutely. No, seriously, they need to do that shit ASAP.
Yeah.
Because if Microsoft has bought all these game developers and all of that, and Sony is in some small steps following suit, because Sony also bought Bungie, I believe. Yeah, it's not the same. No, here's the thing: like Microsoft is taking leaps, and Sony is more so taking baby steps, just like small shit here and there, because that small shit will eventually add up. They're trying to play a different type of long game. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like buying Bungie was such a petty move for PlayStation.
Yo,
I mean,
it was. Hold on.
Did it get what it was supposed to have gave?
It was a petty move, but I don't think it was petty move towards Microsoft, more towards the fans. Because I saw the forums, the fans were talking so much shit about Microsoft buying Activision and all of them. And then, like, they were talking so much shit directly to Sony, and it was like, you know what?
As long as BioWare remains under...
Fuck it, we're gonna buy Bungie. We're gonna buy the
BioWare
reason
under
that you're a fucking legacy anyway.
First off, BioWare, I'm surprised BioWare is still alive after the Anthem.
Corey.
Look, Anthem was a catastrophe, an absolute catastrophe, a walking disaster.
Worse than Cyberpunk? Yeah.
Yes, because here's why.
Andromeda?
Ooh, now,
Ooh,
oof, oof, oof. Ugh.
Exactly.
I don't even play Mass Effect. Ugh, that shit rippled.
Yeah, but the big difference with Cyberpunk, the game developers were yelling and screaming that the game wasn't ready.
True.
Like the developers were clearly like, this game is not ready. And the suits were like, I don't care. We can fix it with patches.
You could pretty much see. That's why they
Wow,
never
that's
should have
kind of
taught
that's a
the
really bad way to
executives
go
about
about
patches.
things.
They should have never taught the executives about patches ever.
Well,
I know whoever that guy is wants to punch himself in the face.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, because now that they've taught these people that, oh yeah, we can just fix it with a patch.
I just don't. I don't want another No Man's Sky.
Oh well, all right. Let's hold on. Let's give credit to when credit's due, though. No
Hold on.
Man's
It is.
Sky has fixed it. Has gotten its shit together.
I will give it that. It's gotten its shit together. But the blatant, bold face lie
Yeah.
they told to everybody. Did you remember the picture where everybody was holding the disc and it was like, oh yeah, and there was just this one person that just knew.
Oh.
Like, this is the only person with a straight face, like, y'all ain't shit. Y'all know we did.
Speaking of, hey, do we have a commercial break?
Oh yes, we have a commercial break.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right, folks. We're gonna take a commercial break. We'll be right back. This is the Geek Report. All right, thank you. That was our fuck lag merchandise. Get it while it's hot. We'll be rocking it hard at PAX East in Boston. Boston.
Why'd that sound so?
Cause in Boston they talk like this.
Sounded so white.
You got to get in the car.
Nah.
But like, no, though, like their whole purchase of Bungie games though was so fast.
Yeah,
Because it
because
was like what, 2 weeks?
it was a week. Matter of fact, it was literally 7 days
Damn.
because
How the fuck they
the
get through all that paper, like all the red tape that
well
fast?
mind you that it still has like it's still gonna be going. It still has to be approved and all that. Just like
Mhm.
the Activision merger has to be approved. It's currently being investigated by the FCC, which is
The
a
FCC need to be like, need to
FCC.
deny
The FCC.
Microsoft.
Uh I mean, if they heard Adam Conover's John, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, but they should though, because that's just gonna ruin. Like honestly, my whole thought process about um, them purchasing Activision and all these other developer companies was really about them like I didn't think I wasn't going along the line of like the Amazon thought process. It was more so of like, you know how like do you remember Tumblr before mainstream got to Tumblr?
Of course, the good
Yeah.
time.
Like it was like fucking Narnia, you know? It was a great
Uh,
place. Just like social media. Even social media was great. It was a great place before the celebrities and the advertisers and the marketers and the fucking so-called gurus and experts and shit then put themselves on there. Like, yo, it was a great space before when it just had regular ass people on it.
in
No
Farmville.
advertisements. Yeah, and fucking Farmville. Like, because motherfuckers would post that on their IG all day, every day. I actually kind of miss the days when people would just post pictures of their lunch.
Ah,
Like, I'm
yes.
not even mad at that anymore. Like, I miss it.
That's
Instead
why
of
I
a
still
motherfucker
do
trying
it.
to sell me a protein shake.
That's why I still do it. Got to keep it alive.
Exactly. But yeah, like, you know what I mean? I just imagine that it's going to be ruined, like the gaming industry and a lot of these games that we know and love are going to be ruined in that exact same fashion.
Now,
We're gonna see it happen slowly.
now, last bit. I'm not even sure if we have the graphics set up for it. Uh, but Nico, you showed me earlier this week about the Sims adding in bonnets and durags.
Yo, they on some bullshit. So all right, I have a big ass bone to pick with EA. How dare you bitches appropriate our culture? First of all, they were black modders who were making that shit first and were making money off of it for the custom content for people's games and shit. And now all of a sudden you motherfuckers want to put it in the base game? Really, bitch? Really? Are you serious?
Now, for those who
Like,
don't know, Nico is a big Sims fan.
Sims enthusiast.
I'm sorry, Sims enthusiast.
And they just
Oh,
like,
okay.
I like, once I discovered custom content, it was a wrap from there. But like the fact that they
Oh,
got
I
these like
got the Cheeto
fancy
print.
ass robe, right? The cheetah print robe and the motherfucking do rag and the bonnet. Like, bitch, what are you trying to
That's a
say with these
mood.
color schemes? Like,
That
I
is
would
it's
move,
a
but I
whole
understand
mood.
who who designed this shit. They just better be black. That's all
I,
I'm saying.
that me personally, I was hoping it was one of the black modders getting paid. I
I'm
haven't I
hoping
haven't
so
seen any
too.
details yet, but since we know it's under EA, it's a good chance that it might not be.
It was
I
palm
mean, but I
colored.
do love the bonnet because, like, my twin sibling, London, they have a cheetah print bonnet. So, like, I'm just like, okay, I love it.
Like, it just bothers me that now they're taking money away from black modders who
Yeah,
create
that's
custom
one thing
content
that,
like this for them, and now they're putting it into the base game, which means it's free. So it's like there's no incentive, no reason to go and purchase this from this, you know, from this black modder.
Hmm.
And it's
yeah,
like
like,
you
I feel
motherfuckers
like on
wasn't
one,
fucking with it until you found out black creators were making money from it.
yeah, like, that's what I mean. Like on one end, you're like, okay, well, it's great that they're putting that in the game because it should have been in there in the first place. But then, yeah, they're also taking money out of another person's pocket, a black person's pocket, and like, so it's
Hmm.
just like I'd have mixed feelings because like I'm like, okay, good that they're putting it in there because like we shouldn't have to spend extra money when everybody else gets their features for free. But at the same time, it's like if black people are making money, you should just at least pay the
Hire the
black
people who are making
moderators,
it.
yeah, and then pay them a good chunk of money to like buy it out or something, like something, I don't know, like I just don't feel like they should just steal money out of their pocket. They should like
Right. And then
compensate
you
them
want to
for
do this
buying
shit
it, or I don't know.
during Black History Month?
Mm.
Yeah, that's
That
ridiculous.
that part that's the part that bothered me the most
Like,
because
you
it
bitches
just
could have
But
waited till March 5th.
I always feel like white people go extra crazy during Black History Month. Like I feel like that's when they really want to show how
Yeah,
much they hate
there's
us is during that month. Because I feel
yeah,
like any other, I mean, obviously like they hate us all year, but I just feel like they do it like on
they
purpose during Black
really
History
don't
Month.
like us.
Like,
Yeah.
like the
I had to
pandering
attend a safety
express.
meeting. I had to attend a safety meeting for Twitch for Black History Month.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So I don't like. I can't. I don't like.
Nico,
I'm not
I
allowed to
need
discuss what it was, but basically it was a sit down, like letting us know there's certain settings on our Twitch channel that has to be set up and everything, and to just be aware, because people get stupid around this time of year for some reason. And they had like a recommendation shelf. They're like, hey, if you're gonna be streaming, try to make your stream, brand friendly, meaning no cussing, whatever. You can stream mature games and whatnot. You just can't be out here just flipping expletives. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I want because it's my channel.
mm,
I am not. I will never be censored. Like, you're not gonna do that. If you're a brand, you will get me. I will
Hmm.
not. No, you get me. All of me. Now, of
Yeah.
heard
course,
that.
do I know how to speak corporately? Sure, but if I'm playing a video game, bitch, I'm not worried. No, I'm not worried about any of that.
Like, bitch, I need
Like,
ammo.
why should you have to
Right.
code switch when you're playing video games? That doesn't make any sense. That's supposed to be your fun.
And that's why
Exactly.
Ninja is failing now. Because now
Yeah.
that whole clean cut corporate thing is eating at him because he can't play how he used to play.
Wait, who?
Ninja,
Oh,
the blue bomber, whatever his, I don't know his other nickname is. But we're gonna plow ahead to the next. Yo, this is just a quick funny piece. I saw it, and I laughed really hard, and now I can't unsee it. Of course, Robert Pattinson has the Batman movie coming out next month. In Harry Potter, he held his wand like a gun because he felt dorky holding it like a wand.
well, he is a dork, so.
Toxic
I just,
masculinity at the finest.
I just, I'm not really. I was like, so no one told him how to aggressively hold the wand?
Like, I didn't know you had to hold a wand manly. Like, that just shows like he's very insecure with his masculinity. If he's like, I cannot hold a wand, like the way like magic happens, I have to hold it like a gun because I'm a white guy and that's what I do. And that's, we just got to shoot things with our guns. You're like, I don't know. He's just going back to his roots. Like, oh, I'm in Hogwarts. I got to shoot up a school because I'm a white guy. I can't.
Both barrels.
Wait,
Both barrels.
yeah, wait. That just set up a whole darker, funnier scenario. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like his spells would just be like Wingorius, Columbinus, and then just shoots everybody.
Bruh! I can't. I
Both
can't.
barrels. Both barrels, huh?
But either way,
Just
he
went
was
through the file
19.
cabinet and chose violence.
Yeah, like
Listen,
his ancestors touched his shoulder and it just made it go gun. Like it's just like
stop.
you know,
He was 19.
because I mean like
he was
white
stupid.
people talk to the ancestors too. It's just that their ancestors like rape and pillage and you know like that's what they do. But hey, like he's just getting in touch with nature, his nature, you know.
Future references. Watch the R word. This is YouTube.
Oh,
It's
are you
okay.
gonna censor that part out?
We can bleep it.
Cool.
Yeah,
But it's all good. But moving ahead. uh the 6 Marvel Netflix pieces. Watch them while you can because March 1st they will be gone.
So they're not going on Disney Plus?
Right now it has not been confirmed, but Disney is pulling them from Netflix.
Well, I'm pretty sure their contract is up. They're not pulling them.
Well,
Their
no, they're
contract is
pulling
up.
them from Netflix.
Well, I'm like, no, what I'm saying is like, all right, well, this is the end of our contract, so we're gonna take our shit off, basically. So their
Yeah.
contract is up. It's not to say that like they're snatching them because of something happening or anything.
No,
But it's more so their contract is up, so Disney's
they
like,
own the
all right, so what we're
properties,
finna do?
and yeah,
Maybe
they
it'll
own
be
the
on
IP.
Tubi. I don't know.
I don't know if these. I don't think
Nah.
these shows are going to be on Disney Plus. To be perfectly honest,
Why not?
well, The Punisher.
I didn't watch that series.
It's extreme. Like, it's extremely violent. I mean, extremely violent.
Honestly,
Daredevil.
like nothing about it.
They
Like
could just make it
I
a
just don't.
dick move.
I don't
and
know.
Put
It
it on
just gives
Hulu.
me like the vibes. I've never watched Punisher, but I just know like the people who like Punisher tend to be white supremacists. So I just don't like they're like Kyles and white supremacists who like
Now-
like it. I don't know.
Now here's the weird part, Roxy, and this is why one of the creators of the Punisher absolutely hates people who wear the symbol who are cops. He's like, you do realize Frank Castle kills corrupt cops, right? It's like you like
Yeah, I was gonna say like isn't
they completely
yeah,
missed
which
the
is kind of
point
weird
Frank
that they
Castle.
use that particular symbol because like at least from what I've seen, Marvel movies tend to be very anti-establishment, or like I don't know, they tend to be very anti-cop, like anti-hero kind of.
The Punisher is as anti-hero as it can get.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what they're doing then.
Yeah. So, but again, it's a show that would not fit on Disney Plus. Neither would Luke Cage. Definitely not Daredevil, and hell no to Jessica Jones.
Oh yeah, with their platform, yeah, it might go in their new Disney After Dark.
There you go. Hello.
Like something tells me they may have Disney After Dark. Maybe that's going to be the rollout.
That
especially for their
they're
more.
going to do a dick move and put it on Hulu.
That could work.
That's where we've already discussed it after watching Hit Monkey. That's where more of the darker, bloodier Marvel stuff is going to end up going.
So I'm perfectly okay with that. Let's move along. Seth Rogen says that people just don't care about the Oscars anymore. I agree.
That's true. I mean,
I don't.
The only people who gave a fuck about the Oscars for real was Hollywood. Like, I mean, like ever since
they never vote for
superhero
any
movies
of
have
the,
kind of
any of the good
ruined them.
movies.
I'm a huge
superhero movies have kind of ruined the Oscars and things of that nature. The reason why I say that is because, ruined movies, the movie industry, because people used to go to the movies to see an actor. You know what I mean? It didn't matter what Arnold Schwarzenegger was in. You just wanted to see Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right.
Now it's like, oh no, Black Panther? Is Black Panther going to be? You know what I mean? Like everybody wants to be motherfucking Captain America and shit. So it's like,
it's funny because you sound like you sound almost like Anthony Mackie in one of his interviews.
Yeah, because he's right.
And the funny thing is, I love film in general, and I stopped caring about the Oscars because now I stopped caring because I realized it wasn't about the movies that deserved to win. It started being about what studios lobbied the hardest for their film.
Basically, somebody's sucking dick.
And as disgustingly as I have to say this, the whole lobbying for films started with Harvey Weinstein.
I mean, yeah, somebody sucked a dick. Somebody had to suck a dick.
But yeah, I don't care about him anymore. Let's fuck him. But I do hope Lin-Manuel Miranda wins wins his Oscar.
You know what they need to do though? For real, they need to get all these old ass motherfuckers out of the goddamn academy.
Speaking of old ass,
that ain't watched not nary a movie that's on the ballot in the first place.
Speaking of old motherfuckers at Hollywood, Steven Soderbergh says there's not enough sex in superhero movies.
Go watch porn, guy. Jesus.
And
I mean, but like, no offense, but like, why would there be sex in superhero movies when superhero movies are pretty much Christian propaganda? Like, if you think about it, like,
it's they already said the Batman doesn't go down. Okay, they already said the Batman won't go down on Catwoman. They
even though in the comics he definitely does.
He sure do. Gobble gobble gobble, motherfucker! Like a goddamn turkey.
And Deadpool has a tendency to be quite the sexual being.
Exactly, but that's Marvel.
But
yeah, I mean, I just never. Every time I've watched a superhero movie, it always felt like it was like Christian in a way. Like, oh, the good guy who has no sex is the guy who's the hero, and the villain is bad because he's queer coded.
I mean, look at Captain America. Like, Captain America was like a 70-year-old version.
Yeah, like I feel like superheroes are like Christian in a way, Christian.
You telling me you couldn't have clapped Agent Carter's cheeks before he went into the ice?
All right, but in Captain America's defense, you got to look at where he came from. Let's be glad he wasn't racist.
Brooklyn, motherfucker. Brooklyn.
No, I'm talking about time period. Let's just be glad he wasn't racist.
I mean, sure, but I'm just saying he could have clapped some cheeks. Because Bucky was definitely getting bitches.
Oh yeah, of course.
I don't
want to talk
understand what you
about
mean
Duke
by
too.
time period because
This is
people
like
were clapping cheeks in any
well,
time
yeah,
period.
that's true because it's not like that shit
I
has
don't.
ever went away.
I don't want to hear about any of these two. No, don't mention Cat and fucking Bucky.
And what makes it funnier is the photo is Henry Cavill. I'm like, yo, sex with Superman has to be the most touchy,
Boring as
sensitive.
shit ever.
I don't know, because think about it.
I say it's gonna be boring because he's not gonna like literally. He's gonna be too scared to do too much because he's gonna kill a bitch. He's scared to kill a bitch. Like how? I don't understand how.
That's why he keeps messing with Wonder Woman.
Exactly, because then it's like we can do whatever we want.
Why did I think about Homelander and Stormfront? Oh my god!
Why did that shit?
Oh my god! I literally just finished that show not too long ago, and I was just like, this show is so wild.
Why did that shit bring me to Lucifer when Chloe finally had a Menadil's necklace?
And they was lit. A lot of people forget that Lucifer is actually a DC property.
Hey man, they're gonna ruin it. I feel like they're gonna ruin it.
Well, I mean, the series is over now, I believe.
Well, the series is over, yes, but I feel like if they try to turn it into a movie, they're gonna ruin it. Just like they've ruined just about every other movie.
But let's Steven Soderbergh, you're all right, man. Just stop.
He needs to just go watch porn.
Yo, porn parodies be hitting, but anyway. The Walking Dead, The Walking Dead is pretty much at the end of its trail, and they're promising no filler episodes for these final 16. And
wait,
do we really need more?
They were already done.
No, this is it though. That they're on their. This is the last season. They're on their final.
You know, the last thing I remember is them niggas going to Terminus and then finding out Terminus was not what they thought it was. No, Glenn. I stopped watching after Glenn.
That it's funny you say that.
I literally could not make it. I could not make it past like 3 episodes because I was like, I'm so tired of seeing a bunch of like white dudes not like trying to be like huffing and puffing and like being like, oh, I gotta be a man, and I'm like, dude, you're literally self-sabotaging. I cannot watch this. Like I was like, this is so stupid. I can't.
Yeah,
but
like, I annoyed with characters are self-sabotage.
Like I also just like can't and people are like, it annoys me because like they like were always shouting at each other and I'm like, dude, y'all are like 6 inches from each other. Why are you all shouting all the time? Why? And like I just didn't understand why like all the girls like, although they were like in the middle of nowhere and I guess like battling zombies, like they were all hairless with perfect eyebrows. Like it just, I don't know, something about it actually was just stupid.
Michonne had to keep that shit on point. You know, you gotta put.
No, it's like all the guys could get dirty, but all the girls had to be like somehow like sex objects. Like, oh, they can't be that dirty. They have to have hairless skin and perfect eyebrows and hairless armpits and like somehow still have silky hair, even though they've been like battling zombies. And they're like, oh, let me like give you strategically hot cuts on your face. Like, huh?
Okay.
I'm like, who's doing these bitches' eyebrows? I'm saying throughout this whole like situation.
Yeah, who is it? I'm like, really, because during the first lockdown, I couldn't even get my nails done. So like, I'm trying to figure out why you're able to get a whole like lace frontal and get your eyebrows threaded every week.
Right, I'm out here about to turn
while you're battling zombies. Like, I don't understand.
Hey, right. Frida was very beautiful.
Yeah, but you all of a sudden.
Hey, she was, but like,
yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
I want to be me.
Absolutely, but like, how is it that you're in a zombie apocalypse, but somehow your edges are laid? I don't understand. Like, somebody's lying. Like, because in the beginning of the pandemic, I couldn't even get my eyebrows done. I couldn't get my nails done. Couldn't get my hair done. Couldn't do anything.
Crazy,
these people are running from zombies. But you got bundles. Like, I don't understand.
But here's the thing, though. You know, a black woman will find a way.
You know, you're right.
Will find a fucking way. Like, if you think about
it,
right. Like us, we will find a way.
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie because, like, you're right. Because, like, even when I was like homeless and like living on the street, I was still stealing makeup and making sure I was like cute. Like, I don't care if I slept outside. I'm not gonna look like it. Like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Never mind. I withdraw my comment.
All of that.
think of that shit though?
You've converted me. I believe you know.
Orange is the New Black.
Right.
Like, think about it. Women in prison, like these bitches be looking like fly as shit, and I be like, damn, bitch, you look better than some of these bitches on the outside.
Oh, I was gonna say y'all look better than me, and I got freedom.
Right. It's like, what the fuck? What's going on? But I mean, black women will find a way.
Awesome. Next panel. Now it's funny what you said earlier because Jeffrey D. Morgan, aka Negan, he says it was probably a bad
he
decision
probably still
to kill
gets
off
death
Glenn.
threats. He probably gets death threats. And has he been in another role since?
Yeah, he's had a few. He's actually had a few roles. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He had also.
I love
had a
how
movie that,
as soon as it says it's a bad decision to kill off Glenn, and like all of you guys are like, I stopped watching because of Glenn. Like,
that hurt too much. Niggas knew though, because they read the comics. So that's exactly how it goes in the comics. So they knew already. Like Corey didn't fucking tell me, and so when I saw it, I was quite upset, and it really hurt me. And I was just like, you know what?
Why spoil the moment?
I cannot.
First of all, you don't like to be
problematic.
First of all, you don't want to be spoiled by things. So why would I deny you that?
Well, what all you gotta do is say, yo,
and second of all, why miss out on the chance to give somebody a little bit of emotional damage?
Like, I hate you, motherfuckers.
No damage, emotional damage.
But yo, let's keep it real though. It was Daryl's fault. There, I said it. It was Daryl's fault. People might not like Negan, but Negan is a man of his word. He said, listen, as long as y'all don't pop fly, no one else is going to die tonight. What did Daryl do? He popped fly.
And then somebody died.
Yeah.
Yeah. The most unproblematic character ever.
Yo.
Like, Glenn was literally the only one that was unproblematic. He was the only fucking one. You got Carol's crazy ass that they had to leave. You had Rick's lying ass ridiculousness. Why Michonne is like was fucking with him in the first place? I don't understand. Then you got
he knew he had a kid coming. He was trying to be safe.
No, that nigga was just doing too much.
He was trying to be safe.
That motherfucker was doing too much.
I'm just gonna let you all have this because I did not care enough to watch this many episodes. But to see that you all like feel invested in anything, like that just makes me happy.
Negan is the man that is inspiring me.
I wish I could enjoy anything the way you all enjoy this.
Negan
is call that shit Lucinda.
Well, at least somebody's inspiring the most
honest
because
character.
like
he's the most honest antagonist you'll ever come across because he's a man of his word. He actually lives by a code, and he and he was more honest than Rick ever was.
And that's the truth. And I don't even have to watch the rest of the series to know that.
We got
no.
Yeah, there we go. Now, I was a fan of Blade Runner and Blade Runner 2049, despite Harrison Ford obviously just there to cash in a check. Listen,
he's too old to be doing stunts and shit. He is
79 years old. Sit his ass down.
Right, he do too much like Indiana Jones shit. Like, them's bad on his knees.
They still trying to do another Indiana Jones movie.
They need to leave that shit alone.
When he cracks that whip, there goes his sciatica.
Oh. Jesus.
Just let it go, yo.
He gonna be wheelchairing around the set. Dun, 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 dun. Like, bro, don't sit your simple ass down. But apparently they have a series coming out on Amazon that's also going to be done by the film head runner Ridley Scott. Who's currently just finished Raised by Wolves season 2 on HBO Max. It seems like Ridley Scott's doing better on television than he is film, So I look forward to this adventure, especially since it has the cyberpunk theme, which I'm a avid fan of.
Absolutely.
I'm waiting for Upload season 2, right, Nico?
Right, yo. Wait, I looked it up in March.
Yep.
March this year. So like, let's get it.
Last story of the day. Will Smith wants to see the Suicide Squad Ayer cut.
What the fuck is that?
Of course,
The
the
fact
first
that anybody
Suicide...
wants to sit through any bit of Suicide Squad amazes me.
Yeah. David Ayer, who did the first initial Suicide Squad, he says that the studio and the company that they hired to edit the film did a horrible hack job, and he says that his cut of the film is what people would have liked.
I'd watch it just to see.
I'm willing to give it a shot, but at the same time, I just watched James Gunn shit over everything you did.
I mean,
it's like
it's okay. Let's just give him. Listen, he like Zack Snyder did it, and so now every fucking director is now like, my cut is better than these goddamn companies in the studio.
That's because, all right, first off, Zack Snyder gets a pass because literally while filming Justice League, he had a family member die. He had a child die.
No, what I'm saying is they're trying to take it, just like you remember how like Drake was trying to do what Beyonce did and just drop an album with no promotion and shit. He thought he was the Beyonce of like R&B and rap, and that shit did not go the way he thought it was going to go. It did not give what he thought it should have gave.
We don't respect Drake because of the way Pusha T shut his ass down. But we're not here to talk about hip hop. Let's not go there.
All right, that's a whole different podcast.
Wait, question. Is that the reason why he did the hot sauce thing? He wasn't trying to get called out like that again?
Go to your room.
I'm in my room.
Go take a nap.
God,
just take a nap. He will get us in trouble.
Damn,
he really gonna get us in trouble.
Can't stand you.
I got hot. Like, this is not what Beyonce meant when she said I got hot sauce in my bag. Swag. This is not what she meant.
Oh God, you're talking about that thing. That was okay. I feel like there was just like so many other things that he could have. I just feel like with Drake that there's so many other avenues he could have taken before that, like maybe like flushing it down the toilet himself. But like,
wait. Here's one. Here's a great one. Stop fucking groupies.
Or she could have just not.
I mean, like.
And now she got a spicy
I mean, granted,
taco.
people are going to want to do whatever they want to do, and if you want to have sex with groupies, that's fine. But you just gotta. Why do you gotta do the extra? Like, I feel like if you would have just like taken it and like flushed it down the toilet or rinsed it out or something, it would have caused the same effect. You know, like, I just feel like there's just so many other steps that could have been taken before that happened.
Right.
It needed to come with a life lesson. That's.
But it's just like it just doesn't make sense though. Why you would like here's the thing: if you're not fucking groupies, you ain't got that problem. Because those are the type of women that try to trap you.
Allegedly. I mean, obviously that is the easy way.
I'll see it like this: dumbass shouldn't be fucking groupies. Other dumbass shouldn't be trying to snatch baby batter.
I mean, I do agree. My whole thing is this:
why
like
on both sides,
somebody you don't really know and you can't trust?
And why would you want to have a kid with somebody who may not even claim them?
And all that shit.
So it came with a life lesson. That's God's plan right there. Okay,
you know what? We gotta go, y'all. We gotta go.
But anyway, that was this week's Geek Report. I really want to thank Roxy Vale for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
And of course, I want to have you back. I want to have you back on along with a few other folks, and we're gonna have a good time. Nico, Queen Neek, it is always a pleasure. I love you so much.
Love
you too, best friend.
Demon Engine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man.
Of course. Why would that be?
And of course, we want to thank you guys for listening in. Did you like some of the news? Did we miss something? That's what the comment section is for. Run wild with it.
What do y'all think about all of this that we talked about? Like, what do y'all think about this Microsoft merger? What do y'all
Should
think
there be
about,
more fucking in Marvel movies?
Should there be, a little more ass or something? Who knows?
Let's say, should Ant-Man be clapping the Wasp's cheeks in mid-battle?
I mean, we have enough ass. We had America's ass.
I mean, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Maybe
I
that's
would have
the
loved to see
more.
America's
Maybe that's
ass
the more
hair.
sex and superhero movies that we're talking about.
What type of
I mean, they
Hulk
just say they
smash
needed more
are
sex
people
and
trying
superhero
to
movies.
see?
They trying to see what
they
the
trying to
Hulk
see that.
working with.
Since
they got
they
enough
see,
of Nelly, they trying to see what the Hulk is working with. Okay, in that green form.
they trying to see that Hulk X Widow and Hulk X Captain shit.
They're trying to see that green
Yeah,
zucchini.
trying to see that. Yeah, that green Hulk pussy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, this has been Amerime Media, the Geek Report. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. YouTubers, please like, share, subscribe, bell button.
Smash that subscribe button.
Smash it. Take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.